Or the same color? Okay. When I snap my fingers, you're going to have an equivalent of a mirror to be able to look at your facial features, your eye color, your hair texture, and your hair color. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 when I snap my fingers. You'll have that in your hand. Now, describe your hair. Long hair, short hair, as a male. The shape of your eyes in our lifetime. But a male. I want you to get a sense of feel of the area that you're in. Take a 360-degree turn in the environment that you're in. When I touch your forehead, what's going to happen is the information of where you are is going to pour directly straight to your subconscious mind. Now, where you are at that point in time. That's right. You're also going to be and know exactly what year it is when you touch your forehead in that lifetime. Now, what year is it at that point in time? 1970. That's right, 1970. And you're also going to know your name, your first name in that lifetime is going to come directly to your subconscious mind. Now, what's your name in that lifetime, sir? Eric. Awesome. How old are you, Eric?
23.
You're 23. You're a young businessman. That's correct? Eric, are you married?
No.
You're single? I'm going to forward you to your home in that lifetime, Eric. You're going to be there, but before then, I'm going to touch your heart, and you're going to feel every single thing as if you're there in real time. I'm going to tie your consciousness to that one. I touch your heart. Now, and tell me how you feel about life, Eric. Feel good, right? You're young, business person. That's fine. Now we're going to forward you to your home in that lifetime. You're going to be in front of your home in that lifetime in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now, and describe your home in that lifetime for me, please. Allow yourself to walk in that home and take a look at who is inside the home with you in that lifetime. And is there anybody in that house with you, Eric? Take a look in the eyes of that kid and see if you recognize that kid in his lifetime now.
I can just feel as a kid.
I know. Get a sense of feel. Get a sense of that kid, that child is in your life in this lifetime now. Who does it feel like that soul is in your life now? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now who's Ariana to you now? She's your daughter, correct? I want you to get a sense of feel of asking that child, what is that child to you? What does that child say? That's right. So she's your cousin in a lifetime, correct? Is there anybody else in the house? I want you to go over to that lady and ask her what is she to you. But have a sense of feel as they speak directly to your subconscious mind. Sometimes it feels as if it's your own voice, but it's not. And what did she say to you?
She said my mama.
She said your mama?
But it feel like my mama. Feel like my mama.
Okay. So we're going to forward to that moment in that lifetime that is still affecting you. You're going to forward there.
All right, guys, I'm back.
You're going to forward you there. It's that moment. In that lifetime that is still affecting you to this day. You're going to be there in 5, 4, whatever that event was, 3, 2, 1, 0 as you vibrate now. And tell me what's happening. What is happening, Eric? You feel like crying? Your age at that moment in time is going to come directly to your subconscious mind. How old are you now at that point? You're 43. And tell me, Eric, are you married? Not. You single? Do you have any kids? That's right. We're going to forward to that moment, and we're going to forward you to where the 3 of those kids are directly in front of you. You're going to sense, feel exactly who those kids are in your life now. And who are those kids to you now?
Sister.
1, your cousin, which is the first child, right?
My son.
Your son is 1. And what's your 3rd child? Oh.
She's my sister. So,
Okay.
Whatever that event was, 3.
Allow yourself to just. You're going to know exactly what that event was that really caused you to feel very sad. And what's happening? Why is it so sad for you?
just feel like I got kids. And I'm by myself. I don't know.
We're going to go backwards to where the mother or the child is gonna, or the children are gonna be directly in front of you. You're gonna be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now, remember, sensing and feeling is how you're able to sense and know. And when you're there in front of that lady, that woman, let me know by saying the word yes. Get a sense and feel of who that person is in your lifetime now. Are they here with you in this lifetime? I want you to tell me how you feel towards that person in that lifetime.
I love.
You love her, right? Now, we're also going to forward you to your death in that lifetime. You're going to be there in 5. But before we even go there, the moment where you felt very sad and alone, I want you to repeat after me. We're going to forward back there. And I want you to repeat after me. I am complete.
I am complete.
I am whole.
I am whole.
I do not need the next person
I do not need the next person
to make me feel complete.
to make me feel complete.
I am complete within myself.
I am complete within myself.
And anybody that comes to my life
And anybody that comes in my life
is an overflow of my completion.
is an overflow of my completion.
I am not codependent.
I am not codependent.
And I'm not deficient of love.
And I'm not deficient of love.
I am love.
I am love.
I am filled with love.
I am filled with love.
And so it is.
So it is.
And touch your heart, you're going to release all of that need of codependency, all that feeling of loneliness, abandonment, rejecting, being released from your soul and your heart chakra. Now we're going to forward you to your moment of death in our lifetime, Eric. You're going to be there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now. And get a sense of feel of how you die in that lifetime, Eric. And you're also going to see a glimpse of it as well, being very clear about how you died in your mind's eye. And tell me, Eric, how did you leave this earthly plane in that lifetime?
I don't know if I see myself falling.
Were you falling, Eric?
On the ground, I don't know if I.
We're going to forward to about 30 seconds before your death in that lifetime, before you actually fell. You're going to see exactly, sense and feel how you died before you even died and where you are at that point in time now. And tell me, Eric, where are you at this point in time? Did somebody push you off or did you jump?
I think I jumped.
You committed suicide, correct? Before you jump and even after you jump, I want to speak into your soul, into your heart chakra. And I want you to say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I release myself of guilt,
I release myself of guilt,
of shame,
shame,
resentment towards myself,
resentment towards myself,
hate towards myself,
hate towards myself,
self-degradation towards myself,
self-derogation towards myself,
and self-sabotage towards myself.
and self-sabotage towards myself.
I release that karmic cycle of
I release that karmic cycle of
suicide from my soul.
from my soul.
In this lifetime,
In this lifetime,
the next lifetime,
the next lifetime,
and lifetimes after.
and lifetimes after.
I would appreciate my lifetimes on Earth,
I would appreciate my lifetimes on Earth,
on any other planet.
on any other planet.
And so it is.
And so it is.
When you touch your heart, you're going to release that feeling, that connection of feeling lost, hurt, resentment, self-hurt from your soul and your heart chakra. Now we're going to forward to a moment where you literally float above into spirit world, going higher and higher into spirit world, higher and higher, higher and higher, following the light that all souls make, going into spirit world. And when you're there in spirit world, you've arrived there, let me know by saying the word yes. And spirit world, there are going to be some souls that come to meet you, some that you know, some you've met. They're going to start to come towards you. Now, and I know you see some people you recognize, don't you? Who do you recognize? Who do you recognize? What did she say to you? How does she feel about seeing you? Is she happy to see you? Say what you need to say to her, because I'm sure she's really, really glad to see you. What did she say to you?
Hey, Corbin.
She is really happy to see you, ain't she? I'm sure she's proud of you. What is she doing? Is she hugging you? Do you see anybody else? Do you see anybody else coming towards you as well? Take a look. Who else do you see there coming towards you? It's okay. They're all gonna be coming. You're gonna be seeing all of them. What does he say to you? It's okay. It's okay. Is he happy to see you too? Distance, I'm sure you see somebody else you know as well. And she's showing up now.
I want to say that's Auntie Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
That's her friend.
They're also gonna call up on your cousin. And she starts to come in front of you. 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, as you call upon her consciousness, I'm sure they're all happy to see you, ain't they?
She can't kill your girl.
She would?
Hmm.
What she said?
She can't kill your girl. I just feel like I can see a woman with 2 babies.
That's your 2 babies she got in your hand. She got them with her. There's no need to be worried thinking about them. They're safe in her hands, right? I want you to Ask your grandma to give you a symbol to let you know that she's there with you. And have your dad to tell you, give you a sign, symbol of when he's there with you.
What I think about the lottery.
It's your dad just pouring into your subconscious mind, correct?
All I hear him saying is Eddie's. That was his word.
And tell your cousin that, yeah, tell your cousin to tell you exactly what it is that she be doing, or you, to show you a sign or symbol that she's there. And what did she say? To your subconscious mind.
Look on the wall. Every time I look on the wall. Or a song.
And your auntie, what does your auntie say? I know she has her own little sign for you. Yeah. Now you're gonna ask your dad how many lifetimes has he lived with you on earth, and what number did he tell you? 43. Ask your auntie to tell you exactly how many lifetimes she's lived with you.
57.
57. Tell your grandmother to tell you how many lifetimes she's lived with you.
147.
147. Now ask your cousin how many lifetimes has she lived with you.
200.
That's right. Okay. 200 how much?
It's like 200.
Awesome. Now, in a few moments, Spirit Realm me will be there with you. You're gonna find that I'm there with y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now.
Hey, it's me again, sorry.
And when I'm there,
My son's here, but thanks.
and when I'm there with you, let me know by saying the word yes. Now I want you to ask Spirit World, yeah, how many lifetimes has he spent in connection with you?
4,000.
4,000. We're gonna ask your Grammy again, what was she to you in the last lifetime? And what did she say?
My grandma.
And ask your dad, what was he to you in your last lifetime?
My wife? What?
He was your wife in a lifetime. Now ask your cousin, what was she to you? That's like, what did she say? She was your girlfriend in another lifetime, correct? And now ask your auntie, what was she to you in the last life? She was your cousin. Now, we're gonna forward as you leave them. I want you to say your farewells to them. Let them know that anytime that you're getting in contact with me, that you'll be able to see, sense, and feel them. And plus, you're gonna see and sense and feel them anyway, because they give you the symbols to let you know that they're always with you. Now let's go into Spirit World. Let you give them that final greeting, that final farewells, and let's travel through Spirit World to the Akash, not just to the council. Going to the council as we make our way towards the council, and describe the feeling you get while you're in Spirit World.
It's like warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't see nothing, but you can see
Feel
like
it. Mm-hmm.
or feel. Yeah, you feel like, yeah.
That's aura, like a light-filled, glary look for you. Okay. Now we're gonna come in front of the council. As we're there now. And when you're there in front of the council, let me know by saying the word yes. How many beings are there in that council?
24. Come on,
And do they feel as if you met your purpose in a lifetime as Eric? Have them to give you some final words of encouragement to let you know that you are on your path. Have them to give you some encouraging words.
trust in myself, believe in myself. Don't have self-doubt. Believe. Have faith in yourself. Love.
Beautiful. Now let's leave the console and let's go before the review team. Let's leave the review team and let's head in spirit world. And as we do, the akashic records will descend down from the sky. And it's going to land directly in front of you. And when it's there in front of you, landed in front of you, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now it's going to turn to your pages as who you are now. You're going to see your age, your date of birth in this lifetime. What you're also going to see is how many lifetimes you've lived on this earth. And how many lifetimes have you lived on this earth? As you can see how old your soul is now. 5,078 lifetimes. Out of 5,078, take a look at how many of those you actually got right in this lifetime. 104, correct? That means you've been living a lot of lifetimes and not fulfilling your purpose. Of those 578, how many of those were you female? Of those 5,078, how many were you female?
4,000.
Majority of them, correct? Okay. Out of those 5,078, how many of those did you live with your mother?
150.
150. Take a look at how many lifetimes you've lived with your father.
678.
678. Take a look at how many lifetimes you've lived with your grandmother.
4,000.
Take a look at how many lifetimes you've lived with your cousin.
800.
Take a look at how many lifetimes you've lived with your oldest child now. Child is alive.
5,000.
And take a look how many lifetimes you've lived with your youngest child.
100.
Right. Now, you're going to look and see how many lifetimes you lived with your first husband. take a look how many lifetimes you've lived with your second.
338.
And take a look at how much lifetime you lived with Rashida.
600.
Now, I want you to scroll down and take a look at how many spiritual gifts you've chosen to use in this lifetime.
4.
Out of those 4, how many of those are you using and have developed? Awesome. You need work to do. Out of those 4, how many of those am I here to help you to develop? Scroll down and take a look at how many children you've chosen to have in this lifetime.
6.
Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at your challenges you set for yourself to overcome. And what are those challenges you set for yourself to overcome?
Figuring out.
Fair enough. And I want you to scroll down and take a look at what your earthly purpose is here in this lifetime. You're here to heal. Is it yourself or yourself and others?
Myself and others.
You're going to take a look at the career path that your soul needs for you to head towards at this moment in time. And what does it show?
What I see or what's coming from it.
What's coming to your mind?
I don't know if it's, I just got a mind in my head.
Okay, exactly. This means using your words, your mouth, your voice, correct?
Mhm.
Now I want you to have Spirit help me to give you the final words of encouragement and the final words He has to say to you before I bring your consciousness and your awareness back to this point in time. And tell me, what does He say?
You got this, girl.